Hey everybody, on for another Mod Live Talks here. I'm going to share this on over to some of our other Facebook pages that we have. So it's been a hot second since I've gotten on here. I know that I'm going to plug this back in. I have some awesome neighbors next to me and they like to play live music. Let's see. Hopefully all you guys can still hear me. Hey Bill, what's going on, Steve? You got your parts, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We have a live band next to me right now. So just want to try and cancel them out a little bit. So we have a couple people popping on right now. It's been since got on here, just kind of want to update everybody on what's going on, what's happening. With Mod, what's happening with the events. We're going to be covering some 10 scale events here very soon, this weekend actually, and kind of want to just go through people, what's happening going forward. So our next round, boom, here's a flyer. Our next round is Delta RC Raceway on June 19th through the 20th up in Antioch, California. That is decently far for some people, but it's probably like, if you haven't been to Delta yet, and it's an extra hour or two to get there for you guys, do it. The track is really cool, but I would say other than it's located in the back. I need to see if I can find the video for it because I recorded a video on how to get in there. But so basically, it's in the back of a fairgrounds area. And you go back there and it opens up into the back there and it's all secluded and it's got camping underneath trees. You pit on grass and gravel. There's no dust. They got full hookups there, so you don't need to bring your generator. They have power. The track watering is awesome there because they have big fire hoses all around with constant pressure. So there's never an issue of keeping the track watered. And they have two hoses, and it makes it, you go out there with two people, lickety split, it's done. They have lights there, full hobby shop. It's not on site, but it's kind of to the side, so they have a full hobby shop. We'll also have mod shop there. Just all together, the camping's really cool. They have amenities there. They've got bathrooms. I do believe they have showers. And the weather looks to be beautiful. I think it's going to be mid 80s to low 90s for the weekend. And then no, you don't have to run generators, anything like that, all weekend long. I do believe that it's like $20 or $30 for the full weekend to camp there. I do believe that's paid to Main Delta RC, but that's not too bad. And it's located in the city, so if you guys need to grab a hotel room or anything like that, it's probably pretty cheap right now. So it's just a really cool facility. I'll show you guys a video that one of their guys did for us for last year. That's really cool. Let me see. Extreme feedback. That's not good. Can you hear me now? Is that better? We'll see how it is with everything all together with the live band in the background. Let me see there. So we'll play the video real quick for you guys if you've never seen Delta RC Raceway. We'll play it right over here. Let me add this. Look at that. We'll play this guy for you. Back this up. It's a really cool track.
So thank you guys for coming out. I know it's quite a drive for some and a lot of locals here, and I think there's a lot of new faces, which is good to see. Super excited about that. This is the third round of our Mod CLR Championship Series event.
You guys also hear the sound? Hopefully you can hear the sound. I'm not sure. Thank you for having me on, by the way. I think the cameraman right here is going to be able to test some shocks right here. These are these are one-off shocks that I've done personally from my production prototypes. And he's gonna get to run them. So we're gonna do these up for him, so he can run them out here at our third round at Delta RC Raceway. And for the guys out there that do want to get these fifth scales, hit up Delta RC Raceway if you're up here in the NorCal area, as well as you can always contact me via modspeedshop.com or on my Facebook, Matt Olson Designs or Mod. And we're going and traveling all over the West Coast for these things. And we have 3 more rounds left. So after this, we go to Bakersfield, we go to Madera, and we go to Winchester at Wild West. Why it has that on there. Perfect. So yeah, guys. Oh, why there is.
I was just wondering, like, how
feedback on here. Click out of that. I know that is something on it. Anyways, guys, so ended up awesome track. Super cool. Let me see if I can find the video real quick. I'm gonna check out on my other Facebook over here. Let me share a screen. Got it over here. Let's see if we're able to check out the videos real quick and kind of show you guys how to get to the tracks. It's kind of cool. I think I did a ride-in with the bike. If you guys have any questions, post them up as well. Let's see here. So many videos we did last year. So much fifth scale stuff going on now. Here it is. I don't think there's any sound for it. But it's kind of show you guys. I'll get some extreme feedback if I end up posting it. So let me kind of show you. So this is coming in from the street. Rode my bike. Following Main Street, and then it's going to come on. So here we go. So it's taking you to the back. You'll follow this one street. It'll bring you to like this section. You need to go over this bridge. Sometimes it's hard with some trailers. So there is another part on the right-hand side where you see that road on the right there. You can go through that if you follow a little bit further and get to this roadway, so you don't have to go over that bridge. So this will take you all the way down. And this is Delta RC Raceway. As soon as I went back to the headphones, okay, I'm going to take off the... So, you guys will just have to enjoy the music in the background. So it'll take you to the back here. All the way. Takes a while. But it's pretty cool because it's far away from civilization and somewhat, so you're able to be kind of secluded, which is cool. And to get into, so there's two different areas. There'll be the one side on the right here. I'm already passing it, that you can enter into, and that's like the front part of the track. And then if you go all the way to the back here, it's to the back side of the track here. So that's my buddy David. So it kind of takes you can see plenty of spots for parking and pitting. Come back here. I think it had just rained, so it was a little bit muddy back there. Guys were getting set up. There's Mr. Ingold's over there. See how much longer this is. I think we saw how he was doing. Takes you up to the track here, kind of a track overview. You enter through the back here, which is really cool. The track is like out in this, like cut out in the back corner. So it's really nice track. Probably the size of the track, I would say, is probably maybe the size of Good Old Boys for the track size. For those that have been out to Bakersfield. And then you'll see it's super nice very nice driver stand, shaded. And then you can see the hose on the left there, big fire hoses to water everything. Over on the right-hand side too. Yeah, so it's a nice layout that they have here that they've got going on. Then you can see the pit area. There's some pit areas on the right side. See if you see my cursor. I don't think you can. So over on the right side, there's some pit areas that'll show. That's the announcer's booth up there. That's a 10 scale track that they have. I think they have an oval track. They got some other spots right there for pitting with power. So for some 8 scale guys. So we'll be running both 10 scale and 8 scale all weekend. Not 10 scale, I'm sorry. 8 scale and 5th scale. 8 scale will be on Saturday only. We'll run 2 qualifiers and a main. They do have lights out there. So we'll alternate, and then the 5th scale will have 3 qualifiers and mains on Sunday. And also the pricing is different as well. So the first class for 5th scale will be $60 and then $80 unlimited. And that gives you the ability, if you do the unlimited class, you can run as many 5th scale and 8 scales that you want. But generally, guys, for time allowed and everything like that, is take that off now. So for the time allowed that they have, it's usually guys will run 2 to 3 classes generally for that. And then for the 8 scale guys, they're running only the 1 day. It's $40. That includes their practice for Friday as well. That's for the entire event. So it works out pretty good. We did that at Fear Farm and had a really good turnout. It was kind of almost 50-50, 50% 5th scales, 50% 8 scales. A lot of the 8 scale guys enjoyed the checking out all the 5th scales and kind of the atmosphere that was around there. So I think that was pretty cool. They had a really good time at the event. It gets them out of there. This is kind of like a club race for them that has the big race feel kind of thing. We're going to have the Mod Live Media there covering it with Live RC, full mobile cam for all the main events. And then we'll have the fisheye cam for all the qualifiers. And then we're bringing in Charlie Schwenka, one of our main guys. Bringing in Charlie. He's going to be announcing all weekend long for us on Saturday and Sunday. So what you guys can do to kind of help me out if you guys are going to the event, make sure that you RSVP on modspeedshop.com. You can go on there, go to the 5th Scale Championships, click on that, go down, it'll show you all the information. Let me kind of show you. I will click on over here real quick. I'll share my screen for you. There we go. So you can kind of see, if you go over here, go down to 5th Scale Championship Series, go to Delta. It'll pop up a Delta RC Raceway here in about 2 seconds, hopefully. There we go. And then you can select your classes, whatever it may be. See what it is. Add those classes. Put in the notes section what you're going to be running. We got beginner 8 scale. We added that one in. Open nitro buggy. We've got pro nitro buggy. And then the other ones are just open classes. We don't, generally not super huge. We'll get, a few entries, but what's really nice is it's the big race feel for a lot of the 8 scale guys, and then getting out of there. And with the whole Corona going on, these kind of things are going good. So I know JBRL is the weekend before this, I do believe. So not going to be competing with them at all. Just another race for those guys that want to come out, have some fun at Delta, have that big race feel that we're going to kind of be putting on. We'll have pictures for them and everything, as well as last time we did some little race bucks for some guys. So I think that was pretty cool. But right here, you'll see at the bottom the host track. So it'll have the address there, has the event times, everything that's going on, has your classes, has how much it's going to be for entries, and everything like that, and tells you some of the rules for 5th scale. I think all the guys kind of know 8 scale pretty well. We won't be checking tanks or anything like that for 5th scale or 8 scale. It's just going to be a nice, cool race. So should be good. See if we have. If you guys want, shoot up some questions, anything like that. We'll get you all dialed in if I can answer anything for you. So also, yeah, shoot some questions if you guys have any for me. So also this next weekend, we're going to be going on over to Coyote Hobbies. So Coyote's up in, let me get the thing over here real quick. Coyote Hobbies is located in Hesperia. Try to get Dave on here, but I think he's a little bit busy. So Coyote Hobbies. Let's see. Trying to get the Raceway up here. So for a lot of my friends out there that are doing that like 10th scale as well, let me share it over. So a really cool track, Coyote Hobbies. It's located in Hesperia, like I said. Click off of that. and they've got a pretty sweet track layout here. You can see from their nice indoor clay. We're going to be helping them cover an event for this next weekend here, and try and get that all dialed in for these guys, which I think will be pretty cool. So get that all dialed in, and then so we're going to be covering that with the Mod Live Media. We're going to have my camera out there. I'm going to set it up. So this is one of the first times I'm going to be hooking into another system to cover an event. So want to try and get these guys all dialed in. It should be a lot of fun. So be tuning in for that on this space to check it all out, and we will be having that all weekend long for the guys running some 10 scale. So it'll be pretty cool. Let me see. Let me get off of that. So anyways, guys, just kind of wanted to update you on that. If you guys need anything, just go on over to modspeedshop.com. Get stuff all ordered up. We've been shipping out here pretty much all week once we got back from Arizona helping out my parents. If you guys have any issues or concerns, just hit me up and on Facebook, and we'll get you all dialed in, or give me a phone call. My contact information is on modspeedshop.com. So it doesn't look like anybody has any sort of major questions. I'll go through here and see, other than people just saying, hey, what's going on? So we have Clinton here. Great place and lots of rooms for campers, most definitely. And he did confirm both toilets and showers for guys that are coming in, even if you just want to, put up a tent and camp for the weekend. It should be a lot of fun. Let me see here. Save me a spot coming up for the 13th for the club race at Good Old Boys. I'm not sure, Carl. I might be prepping for the event, so I might not be able to make it. It might be too tough for me to do both. I will try to, though. I will try to. But anyways, guys, so just want to kind of give you guys an update of what's happening. Kind of getting back in the groove here after that awesome event at Fear Farm. It went really, really well. A lot of people like the dynamic of running both of the classes together. Obviously, it boosts the entries, so that was good. And we had a nice group of 8-scale guys checking out 5th scale as well, and 5th scale checking out some 8-scale. So it's kind of cool to bring in the two scales and see how they differ and how they're similar. And I think it impressed a lot of the 8-scale guys of how far they've come, because I think like the fast laps of Mayfield were like his averages were 41 to 43, and I think mine were around 44 to 46. So within a couple seconds of the pro 8-scale guys. So the cars have really come a long way of what we've been doing and the time we've been putting into them. So it's been pretty cool, and those guys really liked it. So Fear Farm went off without a hitch. I think it was pretty cool. We learned a lot of how to run the program a little bit smoother. There's always a little bit of trial and error for what we do, and especially when introducing something new. So I think it went as best as it could have. And then we just make it better for everything after that. So Delta RC, I know a lot of guys say, hey, it's really far up there, but a lot of our NorCal guys, they come down to all the other races. They travel. So we want to get up there, Madera, kind of those ones that are further up north. These guys are coming around supporting all of us. We want to go up there and support them, try and get some club racing at those facilities for some 5th scale, and also show their local 8-scale crowd what's going on and what's happening. So we're trying to just have these awesome events that are covered, fully live across Facebook, YouTube, and Live RC. Live RC is the main engine that's running everything. So definitely support them, get their package that they have for watching everything. And we, of course, bring everything to you live for free. So make sure that you share these things across to your current Facebook pages, the groups that you guys are in, and stuff like that when we're broadcasting throughout the weekend, so that we can get more people into it, let them know what's going on with the RC community. And we're getting I just invested a bunch more. I got some really dope tripods now. I might be setting up another camera system. So just trying to get the live coverage a little bit better. We're going to be bringing it up to that Coyote Hobbies to end up vetting some stuff out, doing some testing with the camera systems, with the dual computers going on. I think that'll be pretty cool, and that will only help all the other events we're going to be doing. We'll be covering some other events here too. Hit us up if you guys want anything covered for events that are out there. If you guys have tracks that are near you that would want something like that. We're trying. One of the big things is that I've seen is that we don't get enough media for the RC community, and that's something we're trying to change here with Mod. Obviously, Live RC does an awesome job at it, but they're not able to be everywhere at once. So trying to help that out a little bit and do a little Mod live media using their platform and working with them to bring some cool content for you guys. So hit us up if a local track or anything like that is looking for something to cover their event with a full mobile cam and everything like that, following the cars and everything. So we've gotten it pretty good. Let me see if I can show you some of our latest coverage with the new camera and everything. Let me kind of go over here. Let's see if I can find some videos here for you guys. I'm on my other screen. Let me see here. Transfer it over. So this was some of the live that we had, so you guys can kind of see it.
We need to.
We're having
Race number 5.
audio issues covering.
Looks like problem with Christian. And I'm going to move Wilson Roy up into the top 4.
So we got the audio pretty good now. This is one of our. He just started to do the camera work, so work on the zoom a little bit with him in the future. But kind of shows that we have the live bar across the top, showing what the laps are and everything. Shows the battles and everything like that. So that's my truck right there. It felt really good. So yeah, as you guys can see, we've got 14,000 engagement here, almost 4,000 views, which is really good. 15 shares. That was just 2 weeks ago, so a lot of people chiming in, and a lot of comments, which is really cool. And that was happening throughout the entire weekend. So we got a ton of views, a ton of people reached, probably 50,000 people reached, probably around 10,000 to 15,000 views throughout the weekend for the videos. We had that, and then we can see the night coverage here. We'll go back. We had the night coverage of the 8-scale guys, 8-scale main events. This is a pro main that just started.
Put it upside down. He's going to drop back off the back door of Mayfield.
We're trying to bring that live RC feel to it. They do a really good show, and trying to do that a little bit more and give them some more coverage with the Mod live media.
Watch it out front, guys. It is clear. Your leader still going to be Ryan Mayfield coming up on the back door of... Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. That was Whitley. There's Mayfield. Coming up on the back door of Stover next.
Yes, Carl. Care package coming your way.
They still got a battle royale for 3rd and 4th between Tenney and Lime. Looks like Lime is coming in hot. And there he is with 6:15 in, 18:45 to go. Drivers, you have 6.5 minutes in.
So coverage is really, really good now, even in the darkness, and trying to just improve on it every time. We got a better tripod now to kind of make it smoother. I noticed some choppiness you can kind of see. So invested some more in a nice fluid head tripod for our camera, so it moves a lot smoother and has a counterbalance weight on it. Costs a pretty penny, but worth it to bring better video to you guys.
Drivers, you have 7 minutes in. 18 to go. It's Mayfield on top. Ripken in the 2, Denny in the 3. Lime, Wheeler, Hicks, Whitley, Sturber, Pedersoli, Kowalski. Everybody's starting to come in for their full stops. Let's see where everything switches up. Whitley looks like he's coming in for a split stop.
That was Mayfield pitting.
After this race, we will have a break while we put water down on the track. I'll do some computer work. And then fifth scale, you will be up. Fifth scale, you will be up.
So it's kind of cool to see the dynamic. This is where we ran both fifth scale and eighth scale on the same track. You can see that obviously, you know, both can do it, and it's a lot of guys actually said, you know, other than they actually said the fifth scales helped the track because the track had been tilled a little bit, and they were kind of struggling on Friday with traction, and fifth scales actually kind of dusted everything off, ran the track in really well for the 8-scale guys. We were on top of fixing any of the track issues that we had and any pipe issues. So we were on top of that. So all the guys by the mains and by qualifying were very happy with the track, kept it watered, just created a really, really nice event for everybody. And Fear Farm really enjoyed it. So it was probably it was the biggest race they've had there since the DNC, when the DNC stopped going there. So it's pretty cool to see and get a lot of people out there. But yeah, so you can see it. Track held up well with running both 5th scale and 8th scale on the same thing. It's the first time we've done that. I think it's the first time anybody's really ever done that. With running them kind of on the same day in the same sort of program. So it worked out really well. And yeah, so coverage is good, track was good. Announcer was awesome. Richard Lake did an awesome job for us. Pause that real quick. Take that off. All right. So yeah, thank you, Darwin. Getting all signed up there. Let all your NorCal buddies know, everybody that's out there, that we're going to be running at Delta. Should be a really fun event. In the past, obviously, it's been a little bit smaller because it is in NorCal, but I think being there the first time, and then a lot more people have 5th scales now that they're going to be headed on up there. Hopefully, we'll get some Bakersfield crowd up there as well, a little crew, and keep building it. So anyways, guys, just wanted to get with everybody, talk to you guys of what's happening, and see how we can support everybody out there, support all the tracks, support all the people, and make sure that we're getting kind of everywhere. So anyways, looks like people are popping off now. Probably a little bit tired of talking to me a little bit. I don't have anybody on the other side. I want to talk to Dave from Coyote, but looked like he was a little bit busy. So we'll see you guys soon. Tune in this weekend for Coyote Hobbies for their midsummer shootout. It's a really, really fun event. I've raced it in the past. Going to be a lot of good people there, a lot of good guys, and should be a lot of fun. So looking forward to it. I'll see you guys soon. Got to get some stuff done here before I head out tomorrow to go get the full live all set up for these guys for running on Saturday and Sunday. So anyways, guys, you have a blessed night. I'll be talking to you soon. Hit me up if you guys need anything. Message me, Facebook. Usually Facebook's the easiest way, and or text message or calling me. I check my emails every other day or so. So yeah, make sure you guys get all set up. Track out there is awesome at Delta RC Raceway. We will see you guys soon. Weather should be great. Looking forward to it. and it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyways, guys, you guys have a blessed night. We'll talk to you soon. Get signed up and RSVP on modspeedshop.com, and on we have the Facebook event. So on here on Mod, when you're looking at this, click on over to events after this, RSVP that you guys are going, and let everybody know of what's happening so we can have an awesome event, and we'll see all of you there. All right, guys, have a blessed day. Bye-bye. In a second.